Humility, the Speaker of Parliament, to talk to us for 5 minutes. So, Speaker, sir.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, my Lord, the Acting Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the Honorable Leader of Parliament, Honorable Leader and other members of Parliament, the Chief Minister, Ministers and Deputy Ministers of Government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to stand before you as Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of the Republic of Sierra Leone, to report to His Excellency, the President and the people of Sierra Leone on what we have achieved as a Parliament just about a year after the nation's June 2023 elections. As a necessary start, the current composition of Parliament consists of 149 members of Parliament. Of this number, 135 members were directly elected from Sierra Leone's 16 districts, while 14 are paramount chiefs elected from the 14 rural districts. Of the 135 directly elected members, 81 are of the governing Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and 54 are of the main opposition All People's Congress, APC. Out of the total of 149 members of Parliament, 42 are women, representing a total of 30.4%. Since its first sitting in July 2023, Parliament has had 57 plenary sittings, and during which sittings has enacted 7 critical bills and 12 statutory and constitutional instruments. Parliament has ratified 13 loans, grants and agreements, 4 protocols, conventions and treaties, and approved 144 presidential nominees. The internal notice paper contains businesses that are before the House to be dealt with, and among these are 6 pending bills, namely the Public Financial Management Amendment Act 2023, the State-Owned Enterprises Ownership and Governance Commission Act 2023, the Petroleum Exploration and Production Amendment Act 2024, the National Youth Service Amendment Act 2024, the National Youth Commission Amendment Act 2024, and the Criminal Procedure Act 2024. These are all under review by the relevant committee and will be presented to the plenary for debate and approval in the coming weeks. There is no gainsaying that good governance and economic development are central concerns of both the government and the people of Sierra Leone. To that end, Parliament has had to critically review legislations proposed by the government to ensure that such legislations reflect the necessary good governance and economic development principles, and by doing so has contributed immensely to achieving both national and wider SDG plans. As an instrument of social engineering, the 6th Parliament has, within this 1 year, facilitated various social reforms by enacting very progressive laws. Key among these are, first, the Industrial Relations and Trade Union Act 2024, which, in addition to creating space for 30% women employment and representation at management level at workplaces, also provide for equal remuneration, protection, and promotion of women's rights. And second, the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2024, which makes provision for the prohibition of child marriage, sets serious inhibiting penalties for perpetrators, and promote protection of child victims. On the economic and fiscal front, are principally the National Monitoring and Evaluation Agency Act 2024 that makes clear provision for the establishment of the National Monitoring and Evaluation Agency to ensure greater accountability and transparency in the disbursement and use of public funds, and provide for the promotion of efficiency and effectiveness in the delivery of programs and projects. And second, the Anti-Money Laundering and Combating the Financing of Terrorism and Financing the Proliferation of Weapons of Mass Destruction Act 2024, which makes provision for the transformation of the Financial Intelligence Agency responsible for the receipt, analysis, and dissemination of financial information and the criminalization of money laundering, financing of terrorism, and financing the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Your Excellency the President, I'm here to indicate clearly to you and the people of Sierra Leone and our distinguished guests that since the inauguration of the 6th Parliament in July last year, concerted efforts have been made to actualize the government's objectives. Members of Parliament have collectively and individually contributed on matters dealing with the aspirations of government and the people of Sierra Leone, and have approved, ratified, and built consensus on issues requiring legislative action. The legislative statistics indicate that Parliament has handled or carried out so far over 182 legislative instruments submitted or referred to it for legislative action. There is no doubt that the actions of Parliament during the period under review has contributed to nation building and the achievement of the big 5 game changers of 1, human capital development, free quality education, affordable health care, agriculture and food security, and energy and infrastructure. In the circumstances, Your Excellency the President, invited guests, I wish to state that even as we go forward, Parliament stands prepared to support His Excellency the President's government to ensure that the best is achieved for Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.